to play with our audience. We used to say that we put on our tights to put on the world. And our scripts were written very straight for kids. We played it straight. I mean, and yet for the adults there was lots of double meanings and double insinuations and all this suggestiveness. So rather than crack us up in something funny like a comic would do, what made everybody's eyebrows raise is with his very suggestive things that he would say to people. I mean, we would go out and make appearances, and maybe some a young lady would come up and she was very cute, and he'd say to her, "Would you like to touch my bat?" And he'd put his cowl forward, and then, you know, maybe they'd kiss him on the cheek, and he'd say, "Oh," you know, he says, "I'm beginning to feel strange stirrings in my utility belt." So he had this way of saying things that were incredibly suggestive, and yet, you know, weren't raunchy or anything, but boy, it sure made your eyebrows raise.
You could make that joke to your grandma and she'd be like, "Stop it."
Again.
And how great that we got one last performance from Adam as Batman in the new animated movie, Batman vs. Two-Face. I don't know if you guys have seen that or not, from Warner Brothers Home Entertainment. It's a great, I think it's even better than the first one, quite frankly.
I do too, and you know, we are so fortunate because the villain, Two-Face, is being portrayed by none other than William Shatner. So here you have the two most iconic TV shows in history, Batman and Star Trek, with the actors working together. And I had the pleasure of doing a panel at the New York Comic Con 2 weeks ago. There was a premiere of the movie, and up on the panel, I sat next to William Shatner. I really hadn't spoken to him much before that other than just say hello. But let me tell you, this man, I mean, I don't know how old he is, but he is so razor sharp. He is so quick-witted, and he's got a very funny sense of humor, and it really kind of reminded me of Adam. So it was very touching.
And we also get a performance from Lee Merriweather in the new animated film as well. As a defense attorney, you're terrific in the movie also, Lee.
I'm so glad to hear it. I haven't seen it or heard anything.
You haven't seen it yet?
No.
Can we get a copy for Lee, for God's sake? She's in the movie. Can we